Hello my dudes, today we are playing Age of Empires 4, which was released some hours ago. As you can see there's a single player missions and we are just starting today. Okay, it seems like I need to do some tutorial like thing to start the other campaigns. Not gonna talk really much, but let's go. Okay. Yeah, just play intermediate. Not really a good player.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land.
Looks good.
This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown, so he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
Battle of Hastings. Let's go. Yeah.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Oh, I've only the middle part, okay. Attack move! Whoa.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
Wow. He's running away.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move.
Wow. So many units. Attack speed.
With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
Yeah, just need to wait. Yeah.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders. But William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers.
It makes for them, right? Yeah, put plus one. Yeah, that's good. You guys.
More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
Yeah, mate, let's go. Alright, guys.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
Unlimited troops. Micro king.
With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself.
I just focus fire and shit.
The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Okay. Master technique kita lah. Commander. Sniper on the way. 5 armor. Good. Nothing yet. Okay. Yeah. Got more unlimited troops.
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic.
Good more reinforcements.
powerless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Oh, reward? Oh, let's continue. Yeah.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter? William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
Explorons Kerte. Access vos voldres. Ensala si. Access vos compagnon. Ensala. Mandes Vado. Attendez les commandements. Je suis votre serveuse. Je suis votre serveuse. Explorons Escolto. Arrêtez, Arquier. Obéis. Soyez express. Seigneur. Asseyez vos armées. Parat. Escolto. Mandesi. Bene. Parat. Escolto. Tous sommes prêts. Donnez moi vos habits. Exploquete. Chevalier. Si. Obéir, c'est vertu.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Wow, what a save.
Parade Sommès.
26. Okay.
L'heure en votre service.
Ensala. Vado. Escolto.
And I have 2 scouts. Scout.
L'heure est de besoigner.
Exploro. Vado. Parade. Si. Cavallo. Si. Mandes. Chierte. Escolto.
Me.
Si. Bene. Ok. Spero. En Salvado. Bene.
Escolto. Quod.
Escolteis, colones.
Ite colones.
Edifico.
Accesvet apertisets.
Exploro. Chierte. Vado.
Ubi vado.
Attendez. Avant, compagnon.
En sala, si. Para cavallo.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Thomas Accesments was always. Avant! Avant, compagnon!
Mandes. Escolto. Vado. Si. Escolto. Escolto.
Soyez prêts.
Vado.
L'heure jeunesse. Allons! L'ennemi est à moi!
Banquete. Vado.
Ubi vado. Ambulo. Ma sono.
Si!
Edifici,
Si. Ma sono.
spero, lavoro.
Soyez prêts. Retrayez vos amours.
Cavallo. Si. Lili. Si.
Gold.
Vado.
Accès incontinent. Si comme vos voldrez.
Parade. Bene. Si. Lili.
Acte apertisets vos.
Reparate, archers.
L'heure est.
Parate, archers. Reparate, archers. Momentesi, archers. Audience. Bene, bene.
En sala. Escolto.
Reparate, archers. Deusei. Bene,
Cesse de vertu.
Retrayez vos amours! Avant!
Moment in avant, archers.
Justice!
Archers. In avant. Yente Sagita.
Retrayez vos amours!
Mandes.
Apertisets vostre oreille!
Escolto. Bravo. Edifico.
Capitaine! En or, oui! Cyril! Je prie vos obéir! Furie de vos spolettes! Mon destrier remagne! On a faim, mes diablés! Mon poste chargé aux spolettes! Bien décapité!
Arrêtez, arquère.
Obéir, c'est vertu!
Moment medio. Arquère.
Je prie vos obéir! C'est comme vos volontés!
Moment vade, arquère. Oye. Ambula. Intendo.
Oh non, et certes!
Arrête.
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
Si. Ambulance.
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Bene audite. In avant, serviente. Spero. Movens. Si, laborans. Si. In avant. Laburo.
Donnez hors votre service!
Bene.
Okay, man at arms. Cost gold.
Spero.
Okay. Construct a landmark.
Spero. Si.
Okay, let up.
Massone.
Nice suit.
Sagita in arco. Escolto.
Obéir, c'est...
Quad.
Bene. Arquière parade.
Vanguard.
What?
2 armor against
On demand?
0. Wow.
Arco par arquière parade. Qued?
Okay. No special damage.
Volanes.
Che?
Me.
Barats.
Si, comprendo.
Very good.
Che? Massone. Quad. amico.
Masono.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes. The northern rebels had forged an alliance with the Danish king Svein II, whose army would prove a thorn in William's side.
En celle-ci.
William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold. The Normans discovered the source of the Danes' threat,
Parade pour la
an
bourrade.
outpost on the water. William had a choice: bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Destroy, destroy. 1 minute. What?
Homès, préparate.
Je commande. Incontinent.
William's reinforcements from the south had arrived, adding vital numbers to his Norman army.
Quel, mais
Sagitaina. Benefect. Si Homès.
Veillance l'inimi.
Access Metzvos.
Parade. Demande la luna.
Sommes assaillants vos armées. Nos allons. Christus express. À l'arson.
Autograph!
Access Metzvos armées. Avant. Pour votre service. Access Metzvos. Nos allons.
Et chez les Rems de retournar. Cos'è sera massonata?
si, comprendo.
Sommes en ordonnance. Honor est d'obéir. Commande, je commande. Avant.
Felice et
Préparate, arquet. Parate, arquet, seguita.
Van de Squid.
Homès, ici, arquet. Arquet, inarche.
Go!
Améliore-toi. Au-dessus.
Oh, I need to destroy the building. Yeah. Build my stuff. No! Where's the good one?
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Oh. Saving the game.
Avertissez votre courage, compagnons.
Auditez.
Je suis votre serveuse, certes.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Arquière parade.
Attendez les commandements.
Wow.
Compagnons,
Let's go.
avertissez votre courage. Votre
No
Yates
line of
pose
sight.
away.
Preparate, archers, agita in arco.
Apertisets votre courage, compagnon. Je suis
And
votre
we're attack.
serveuse.
We're attacking. Let's go.
Odite, allons-y.
City gate.
Commande, je commande, avant. Votre
Brute
Yates pose away.
force. Let's go.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep.
Parate. En avant. Momentesi, archers. Allons-y. Parate, archers. Parate, archers.
Nous allons.
In avant, archers.
Five F. Shut down Sheila. Let's go. Peace.
Parate, archers. Nintendo.
Throw the gate down. Yeah, just overpower them with numbers.
Cavalarios, parate.
Quoi de là-bas?
Toutes sodite. Si, comprendo. Parate, archers. Déroutez. Momentesi, Caravaggio.
Win. It was mission 2,
The
right?
keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The Northern Rebellion was over, and William the Conqueror was uncontested as King of England.
Continue.
William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction. to crush any further resistance. Known as
Coffee
the Harrying
bags.
of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him. King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux.
Bayeux.
This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army.
Chapter 2